Good morning, everyone. I'm Lynette with Grammy Crochet, and today is New Year's Eve 2020. Yes, get rid of this year. Let's get in with a new one. Um, I'm coming to you from my dining room today because it was convenient. My yarn room is a mess. And where I used to film, like way back when, where the Christmas tree is, Christmas tree's still there. I got a Christmas tree back here too. So today is New Year's Eve. As I said, this will be Charm Chatter, I think 126. I didn't check, but it's probably about that. Maybe 127. I don't know. But it is going to be the last one of the year since it's New Year's Eve. And I still will call them Charm Chatters next year. And it's just going to continue on with the numbers. That's a whole nother story. But I had told you, if you follow my videos, that I have 3 trees. That's the 3rd tree. And when I started that tree, I used to put it on the dining room table. This year it's just sitting over there. And they'll all come down tonight or tomorrow. I have no plans for New Year's Eve. I don't think we're doing anything. I don't even know if they're doing a ball drop. So we'll probably in bed before then. Because, it's COVID. But tomorrow starts, I'll be starting opening my Advent box from Madonna, and we're calling it, wait, I came up with a name. What did I come up with? Fun in 21. That's what we're doing. Fun in 21. So we're going to do 25 days of Fun in 21 to get the new year started. And I hope I remember that by tomorrow because I keep forgetting. Ah, dear. So I know a lot of people are doing reviews of what they did last year. And I will admit, I was journaling for like all of 2019. I journaled everything, what yarn I used, how much it took, what pattern, what tutorial, what hook. And I continued to do that for maybe half to 3/4 of the year this year. And then I just got really lazy about it and I didn't do it. So I don't have any idea. I know that I bought more than I crocheted as far as yarn goes, because I'm really good at that. I don't crochet as fast as I buy. And that is, goals are a good thing, but yarn is not a goal-oriented thing for me. Crocheting is a let's have fun and, relaxation thing for me. So I don't have goals for that. I would really like to say that I want to use more yarn than I buy and like decrease my stash. I can say that. Will that happen? I'm not holding myself to it. Okay, let's go with that. So that being said, I do have more yarn to show you. I do have yarn coming. So what have I been doing? No, wait, let's go with, I did get some Christmas cards in that I didn't show. So I'm going to show them to you now. I went to the post office box yesterday because I was in the neighborhood and there were a couple of cards in there. One card that I got from Pamela's Adoring Crochet that I had, and I was going to do it in a video like last video, and I put it someplace. You know how that goes. Well, I found it. So I have this card from Pamela. Isn't it beautiful? I slipped these all open, but I did not open them. And it says, Merry Christmas, joy in every tree, love in every gift, and hope in every heart. Merry Christmas. Your yarny friend Pamela from Pamela's Adoring Crochet. Thank you so much, Pamela. It's beautiful. And guys, I have to admit, I'm going to plead the Sandy from Crochet A. I didn't appeal. I did not get any cards out this year. I did not even mail Christmas cards to my grandkids. And I mail them Christmas cards every year. I always mail out Christmas cards, and I feel really bad. That is one goal I am setting for next year. I am mailing out cards. I'm keeping my Christmas cards out on my desk, and I'm going to be making them out all year long because I'm just going to do a little at a time all year long. because I feel really bad about not sending out Christmas cards to anybody, even my grandkids, which is something I never do. So then, oh, this one has something in there. Let's see. Oh, wait. I don't want to. Okay. Oh, isn't this cute? I think, is this from Judy? I think this is from Judy from Witchcraft. Yes. This one I just got yesterday. This is an Australian Christmas because they have koala bears and kangaroos and sunshine on Christmas where we get snow, which I don't have, but you can see in the neighbor's yard. We don't have any snow. This says, to Lynette and family, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2021. Kindest regards, Judy from Witch Pete's Craft. Oh, Judy. That's adorable. Let me show you. She sent me a stitch marker. And it's, oh, come on. Focus on the stitch marker, not on that. Okay, come on. It's the witch from her Witch Pete. Oh, I didn't know you had those. That is so cool. Oh my God, where did you have that made at? And it's on her card, Witch Peach Craft, and all of her little, let me show all that. All of her, where you can find her stuff. How freaking cute is that? And I got a tea, a Daintree tea, 100% Australian tea. Grown and processed by the Daintree Tea Company. Grown in the heart of the Daintree rainforest, this full-bodied, flavorsome Australian tea captures the aromas of the surrounding environment. Oh, nice. I've never had Australian tea before. I'm not much of a tea drinker, but I'm going to try it. And I am totally enthralled with this stitch marker. Oh, there, now it goes. Now you can see the little witch. That's so cool. Where did you have that done at? I need to get a logo. I want to do that. My logo's got to have an elephant on it, though. That is so awesome. Thank you so very much. Then we have from Tracy from Loopy. I love Loopy. Loopy. What is it? I'm sure it's in here. Oh, Tracy, did you make this card? Loopy Crochet and Treasures. That's it. Look at that. It's awesome. This is my first handmade card. Oh, it's got a little, see, it's got a little kitty cat on the, or I think it's a kitty cat. Yeah, a kitty cat on the back. It says, Hello Winter. Well, you saw that already. Lynette, I hope you and your family have a very Merry Christmas and a very blessed New Year. Yarny hugs and loves. Tracy, I love Loopy Crochet and Treasures. And then she's got a little on the inside too. Oh, thank you. I've never had a homemade card before. Ha! That's awesome. Thank you so very much. And one more card. Oh, this is beautiful. All sparkly. And look, on the back, it's got the same picture as on the front. Isn't that cool? Can you see it? Yeah. Okay. They're pretty much the same picture anyway. It says, Merry Christmas. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas and every happiness in the new year. Have a wonderful Christmas, Lynette. Gwendolyn, the Fiber Fairy Lady, and Mora. So thank you so very much. This is Gwen Williams. Thank you so much, Gwen. Isn't that beautiful? And she has a channel as well. Oh, thank you guys so very much. I totally love it. And I'm sorry that I didn't get cards out this year. I feel like a real ass. Sorry. Can't say that word right. Donkey. There you go. So I do have small acquisitions. So for Christmas, my 9-year-old granddaughter Ariana wanted a sewing machine. So we bought her a sewing machine for Christmas. And I gave her 2 fat quarters and a granny square to make a pillow out of. Like I figured, you know, put the fat quarters together and then put the granny square on top. and some fiberfill to make a little pillow. Because she didn't have anything, obviously, and so she wants fabric for Christmas. So she wants fabric, and she doesn't know how to. I don't know. She says she knows how to use her sewing machine. Somebody taught her, but she hasn't taken it out of the box yet. But anyway, I went over there the other day, and we went to Joann's because I had seen Ella from No Catchy Names. They had their, they had fabrics on clearance, 70% off, and I had gotten. I do get emails and texts from Joann's. And so anyway, long story short, let's go there. Well, the 70% off was only for for Sunday, and I was there on Tuesday. We did get her a couple of fat quarters. But this is what else we got. Avery got some stuff. Ari got some stuff. But I promised Ari I would take her shopping again. I loved this. Avery, not so much. So I have a basket of stuffed animals to make loveys for. I don't know if I'll really make a lovey for this because it's got the wings and it'll get covered up. But I just thought she was so cute. I know it's not an elephant, and the elephants will be jealous that I bought a stuffed animal for a not lovey. But I think it's adorable. And it was on clearance, and then the clearance stuff got an extra 25% off. And so then I had a 20% off coupon off everything you bought. I think including clearance. I don't know. So she's marked $3.50, and so I paid less than that. And anyway, I think it's adorable. I just totally love it. So I bought it, even though Avery didn't want one. She bought a Dumbo. Avery loves stuffed animals. And then I bought some fuzzy socks because I needed those. And they were on clearance as well. I think $2 or something. Then I bought, when I got some coupons, because they always give you coupons. They're nice about that. So one year, my girlfriend told me that at the end of clearance Christmas sale, after Christmas, her and her sister went and bought all the little wood craft stuff at Joann's and Michael's. They bought all the Christmas clearance stuff, and then they did it they held on to it till the next year. And at the craft fairs at the beginning of the year, they used to have something here called the Christmas Connection, big craft fair, big IX Center, big place. And anyway, they took all that stuff they went to, they rented a space for the weekend, and they took all that clearance stuff. They sold out. They just paid, up the price of what they paid for it, and they sold out. And I thought, God, that's a great idea, because they run this stuff. I bought these. I'm not doing that. They closed the IX Center, so that would be the place to do it at. But these were regular $1.99, and they were on sale 70% off. I don't know what I actually paid for them. I bought 3 of them. I should have picked up 4, but I'm going to put, they're the little cars. I'm not going to paint them, but I'm going to put a picture of my kids' families, and then they'll have those, that'll be part of their Christmas next year, is going to be these little, I'm not painting them. I don't think I will. Maybe I'll let the grandkids paint them, for their own parents. But that's good. I thought they were cute. I'm like, look at that, because you can put their pictures in driving the Christmas tree home. I thought too adorable, so I bought those. Like I said, they were on sale real cheap. And then I just bought more of the Big Twist sparkle yarn. They had their Big Twist on sale for $1.99 this week, but these were $2.50. Now I know when Roy bought me the other ones for Christmas, he paid, I think, $3.50. But I like Big Twist yarn. It's really nice and soft, and you can't even feel the glitter in it, the sparkle part. So I bought another of the blue sapphire. I think it's called sapphire. Yeah, because I really like the navy blue with the sparkle in it, and it doesn't have to be Christmas. And then I bought, because I didn't have any, this is the only colors they had left. The slate, and then this gray is called gray. So I kind of like that. And then I had that sparkly white, so that could be something really pretty, or just add to a little sparkle to something else you're making. I don't know, I liked them, so I bought them. That's all I got at Joann's. I was really good. I'm really truly want to, in my brain I want to de-stash. Is that going to ever happen? Not till the day I die, probably, and they sell my yarn off at a at a yard sale. So then, what am I working on? Well, I did work on 2 projects that are gifts, and I can't show you, so I did do a video on them, and it's in my playlist, but it's private until after the gifts are given, because I can't ruin the surprise, right? So after I finished those 2 things, both being something I had never made before, which is, I just love the whole learning process of making things that I've never made before. And I guess I'm not a real quick study, because I see people on YouTube, new channels younger than mine or just the same age as mine, and they just learned to crochet, or maybe they've been crocheting a long time, and they're whipping out patterns, and I'm like, dang, I don't feel confident enough to do any of that so much, even though I have made a couple of patterns. Lacey, quit that. She's digging at the couch. You know how they like to fluff it up? Lacey, stop. She's going to rip my couch. Darn dog. So, anyway, off on a tangent. Now the dog made me even forget. So, I'm not really that good yet. I don't feel like. But I want to be. And the more things that I make and expand what I know how to do, then the more confident I will be to start making my own patterns, which is not what I've been working on. But I have made something in a similar design to this, and so let me show you a different pattern. So last year, if you followed my channel at all, I was going to make a beach cover up out of cotton fair. And this is this colorway. I got the paper right here. This color is called America. I have several of these. So this is what it looks like in the ball. Isn't this the coolest thing? This is supposed to be for Big Twist. I think it came with, I think you buy these at, I don't know, you can get them anywhere. I got it for Christmas last year from my youngest son and his family. And it's been housing the wrap I was going to, beach cover up I was going to make Amanda last year, and I just didn't like the stitch pattern. I felt like I'm crocheting forever and I'm getting nowhere. A lot of it was it was supposed to look like a star, and it did, but I kept getting lost in the pattern. It was several row repeat, and so you go this way, like you crochet the front facing you, but then you needed the front facing you all the time, so then you had to go back a row and crochet, like a chain kind of thing, back to the beginning, and then do your pattern again, and then crochet it back to the beginning, so that the front of the pattern is always facing you. But on the turns, it was different on every row, and anyway, I kept getting it screwed up, and I just felt like I was crocheting forever and ever, and I was getting nowhere. So I haven't gotten very far on this. And I've been working on it 2 evenings. This is a pattern by Fiber Spider. I can't think of the name of the pattern. I didn't write it down, but I will link it. And it looks kind of busy, but it is very lacy, because it'll have to be blocked, and then it'll stretch out and be very lacy. So it's a little motif like this. Don't mind all the ends I have going on here. So it's this little flowerish kind of starburst pattern, and then you crochet them together as you go. So you got a lot of this chainy stuff going on, and maybe in this yarn you can't see the pattern real well, but it's lacy. When it gets stretched out, it'll be real lacy like this, but the whole crochet as you go on the flower motif. So it can be any design that you want. He was making a shawl out of it, and I will link it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, coffee time. Okay, I will link it. But just like my kitchen curtains, you do the flower and then you design any pattern you want out of it. Well, I've been playing with, I want this will be the back, and my idea is that it's going to go up around and then over the front. And at some point, on one end, there's 6 of these little flower motifs. And on the other row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 7. And that's how it's going to go, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. And so it's got this like odd sticking out part here. And I wasn't real happy with that. And so I was, I've been playing with how to make it like this one be half. And I figured that out. But then when it was half, it looked like that. Well, I didn't like that any better than I liked this. So it was a matter of taking it apart, putting it back together, taking it apart, putting it back together. Because you can do that. Just the last row where you join it together, I wasn't finishing off all the way. So that's why I have all these ends. So that if I wanted to take it apart, I can easily take it apart. But once I weave in the ends, then I'm kind of screwed. So, so I do have like a 3 days worth of ends to weave in and only this small part of it. But now that I've decided, because it will get a row of like chain single crochet stuff around the edge. So when I do that, then I can just put these together better and make it not look like this is hanging out of nowhere. So I think the border, that's the word I'm looking for. I like the scallop on the bottom, but I don't want it so scallopy on the sides. So when I put a crochet border around it, I think I will just like single crochet all the way around the edge of the bottom and the front sides so that it gets so you continue to have the scallop edge. But on the sides, I'll make it, you know, so it's not as dramatic as that sticking out like it's flapping out in the wind. And then when it comes up over her shoulders, then maybe these little things will like kind of be on the shoulder, like cover it a little. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But I've decided that I'm just going to crochet this up from the bottom of the back as one piece until I get to, it'll have to be on a 6 count row when I get to the neckline. Then I just won't put them together in the center and go down one side and then go down the other side. And then maybe when it gets to like the sides under the arms, I'll sew it together. Maybe I won't. And that might be part of the connect, you know, getting it not to be all wavy as if I sew it together so it's a pullover. But I think I just want it long and flowy, where she doesn't have it tied together. I don't know. She hasn't seen it yet. She doesn't know that I ripped out. It was at least this long what I ripped out. It might have been bigger, but it was one. I think it was one. Either I went through one ball and I ripped out and rewound. So I think it was still just all one ball. I don't think I went through one ball yet. And this has, how many yards on here? This is a 2 fine. It says use a 4mm, which I am using a 4mm my clover 4mm hook. It's 52% cotton, 48% acrylic. Oh, it's 317 yards, 290 meters. In one ball, I have at least 6 balls. So I think it'll be plenty to go. I don't know how long I'm going to make it yet. Like, she's tall. But she likes the Americana colors. So hopefully she'll buy a bathing suit that matches. Once I tell her what I'm making for her. She doesn't know yet, but we'll design it together as we go because the way the motifs go, you can put it together any way you want. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm thinking, well, I know because I've been taking it apart and putting it together to figure out how I wanted it to go together. My original thought was that they would just stack on top of each other, but then the hole between the motifs was way too big. So anyway, long story short, this is the way it worked out the best. And I took it apart several times. But I think it'll go much faster now because it takes me about 15 minutes to build and add one when I'm not taking it apart and trying to figure out what the heck what the heck is going on. But I just sat down and filled in this top row because the bottom two, well, 2.5 rows, there's 3 rows here, and the bottom 2.5, it took me to figure it all out and get it all together, and this is how it's going to work out. And hopefully that's 6 and 7 will be big enough to go around. I think it will. She's not real big, so I mean, she's tall, but she's not real wide like me. So I think this will be fine for her, and I'm very excited about it. But if I need to add more width to it, it'll be easy to just, you know, add onto this side, just like build it on the sides easier, no problem. So it's going to be a really cool project. I'm really looking forward to doing it, and that's where I'm at right now. So this is me wishing you a very happy New Year's Eve, end of 2020. And let's start tomorrow with fun in 21. See you tomorrow. Bye.